Good morning, Owls, and welcome back to another episode of SoFlo News.
Today is December 20th, 2018.
Please stand for the pledges.
Now it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Now it's time for the Owl Pledge. I will succeed in school with wisdom and with knowledge. I'll give 100%. I will go to college. I'll do whatever it takes, just like my parents do. I'll sweat the small stuff, just like my teachers do. I'll give no excuses each and every day. I'll close the achievement gap, working hard in every way. With my team and family, I give my Owl Pledge. I will succeed in school with wisdom and knowledge. Go Owls! Hoot hoot! Now it's time for the moment of silence.
All right, everybody. This week we got a student interview. This week we got Marina Palacios. All right, Marina, when did you get to IDEA?
I came to IDEA in 7th grade.
Okay, since being at IDEA in the 7th grade, what extracurriculars have you joined?
Right now I'm in Model UN and Student Parliament.
What's your favorite part of MUN?
I say my favorite part of MUN is just being able to travel and meet new people and just really upping my skills when I'm presenting and just getting to know what's going on in the world around me.
Yes. So, what are you doing in MUN?
Right now we're preparing to go to one of our big conferences at Trinity next month. It's called Mensa. Yeah.
And when will that be?
January 9th to the 11th, I think.
I think that's when it is.
Yeah.
What about Scholar Parliament? What do you enjoy about that?
I like just being able to have a say in what's going on at my school and all that.
What are we doing? What are you doing in Scholar Parliament?
Right now we're playing prom,
And what else?
homecoming and all that stuff. We're just getting everything together for that.
Okay, and a random question. What's your favorite color and why?
My favorite color is yellow because it's just so cute and I love it. And yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for today, folks.
Hello everybody, welcome back to News with Nathan, this time featuring only Nathan. Today in international news, the General Assembly at the United Nations officially adopts a roadmap for migrants to improve safety and ease suffering. The United Nations General Assembly officially endorsed the Global Compact for Safe, Orderly, and Regular Migration on Wednesday, a non-binding agreement adopted on December 10th by 164 member states, described by UN Chief Antonio Guterres as a roadmap to prevent suffering and cause. Basically, what this agreement will do is all of the member states that signed on to this agreement, they don't have any actual requirements, but it's simply a goal to change the way that migration is dealt with throughout the globe. Also, in domestic news, recently, today and in the previous days, the Senate has been working to pass a bill that would avert the shutdown that Donald Trump threatened about a week ago. Basically, they were going to create a bill that will fix the concerns about the budgeting for the government while not providing any funding for the wall that Trump wants. So we will see whether or not that actually leads to a government shutdown during the Christmas season. That's all for News with Nathan. See you next time.
Whoa! Where'd she go?
I don't know. Oh, wait.
SoFlo Slideshow. On to you, Haley.
Welcome everybody back to the next segment of the SoFlo SciShow, brought to you by Haley Perales and yours truly,
Albert Martinez.
That's right, Albie. Alright, fun fact of the day. This guy, Santa Claus, his birthday is listed down for March 15th, 270. That's right,
It was a long time ago.
270.
Long time ago.
Yep. Today, we'll be talking about the cool and mysterious artificial snow. It's not going to be not so mysterious anymore because I'm going to tell you about artificial
So,
snow.
artificial snow, what is it exactly?
It is when nature doesn't cooperate and humans will use their imagination and their imagination gets the best of them and they will use methods to create artificial snow and put it on the land.
So we talked about this. What are the positives to this?
Well, the positives, it is actually very nutritional to the land if the land is infertile. So say you got this artificial snow, you lay it down on the ground, you sprinkle it like salt, and there you go, boom, nutrients, and the soil becomes fertile.
Fertile.
And it looks like this.
So there's positives. What about some negatives?
Alright, so negatives, this is what happens. So, artificial snow, right, it's good for the environment, but too much artificial snow will ruin the soil as it already is ruined. So, snow will freeze the soil, but artificial snow stays longer since it is artificial. And the soil will freeze more deeply under the artificial snow than regular snow would already do, making the land infertile.
So we talked about what artificial snow is, positive, negative. How's it made?
Alright, it's made from this machine right here. This machine will take small particles of ice, actual ice, and it is used to increase the amount of snow that already is. So, the ice particles are pressurized with high pressure pumps in this machine, and then it sprays out mist into the cold air, and this mist will turn into what is called artificial snow. So it freezes in
We
the
talked
air.
about everything. How's it used in movies exactly?
Well, in the early 20th century, people actually used the asbestos as artificial snow due to its fluffy white texture. And they used it for Christmas decor and for movies. Little did they know, this asbestos was actually gave people an extremely high risk of the aggressive cancer known as mesothelioma. Ain't that a trick?
That's not good.
That's not. And that is it for today, owls. Hope you have happy holidays and a happy New Year's. See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Hey,
Welcome back to the weather with
the highs and the lows.
Today, the lowest will be 39 and the highest will be 66.
So you're gonna need you
One of those
these.
for that 39 degrees because it's pretty cold.
That's right. All right.
That's it with the weather.
Now to Steven with Christmas traditions.
Okay, scholars, to bring in this holiday season and our Christmas break, we thought we'd share some Christmas traditions around the world that are not similar to ours. Starting with Atticus.
Starting off with me, in Iceland, there's something called the 13 Yule Lads. And these lads visit the children of Iceland for the 13 days up to Christmas. And the kids leave their shoes out so they can receive goodies and presents.
Alright, starting our next and going to Japan, some of y'all might be feasting over some ham, maybe some turkey or some other delicious foods. However, in Japan, they ring in their Christmas day with a good country fried chicken basket.
Oh, that's delicious. Well, on a different side of the world, in the Philippines, they have this festival called the Giant Lantern Festival, and basically, there's giant lanterns.
Cool. And now we go to Eastern Europe, in Austria, where it is the legend of Krampus. Krampus is basically the demon who gets all the bad kids who have been naughty this year, and the good kids go to Santa Claus, who receive gifts and presents.
Moving over to Norway, people used to have a tradition where they would have their brooms hidden in a safe place in their house because they feared that other people would come and steal their brooms. To this day, people still hide their brooms in safe places in their houses.
Now, some of you might go to church and eat tamales on Christmas Day, but in Venezuela, they go to church and eat tamales on roller skates. This reason is known only within the people and unknown to people not in the circle.
All right, now on to Sweden, also in Europe. The gavel goat. The gavel goat is a gigantic goat that the Swedish people build and they light on fire for 29 times.
Moving over to Toronto in Canada, they have, similar to the River Rock downtown in San Antonio, they have the Cavalcade of Lights, which is they light the Nathan's Phillips Square in Toronto with now LED energy efficient bulbs.
Where does this take place?
Toronto, the 6th.
We have a Nathan.
In what, in what country?
Canada.
Nice. I like their ginger ale.
Now below Canada, and here in the United States, in Washington, D.C., the White House will light the first candle on the Hanukkah menorah.
Well, that's all for the traditions around the world. Hope y'all have a merry holidays and an even happier
New Year.